Yeah, I mean, obviously we were completely outplayed in this match in a massive way. So yeah, fair result. We played good cricket in Sylhet and poor cricket in this game. But we had a real opportunity on day one at tea, being 2 down, and I think that's the disappointing sort of factor around this game is we had an opportunity to put Bangladesh under pressure come the end of day one, and we didn't take that. Yeah, so there was no fitness concern. If there was, obviously, then he probably wouldn't have started. It was purely cramping due to conditions. You know, it's conditions that he wouldn't have experienced before, and yeah, he was unable to sort of continue. His whole body was going into cramp, which was unfortunate. It really hurt our momentum at that stage. Yeah, I think it's huge encouragement. You know, the younger sort of players in the group have really been putting their hands up over the last few months, in particularly in some of the white ball formats. So it's really pleasing to them come through in Test cricket as well. Obviously, probably the standout or the big takeaway from this game for us would be Vincent Masekesa's performance. You know, it's on debut to actually go and do what he did was really pleasing to see. He showed real character, so we're excited about that. Yeah, it certainly is becoming a real strength of ours. Is our seam attack. You know, Blessing has been unbelievable over the last few months. Yeah, absolutely incredible, a real rock for this team, and it's well deserved because you know what you don't see is the work he puts in behind the scenes, his professionalism. So yeah, going back to your question, I think it is exciting. You know, hopefully those conditions sort of help those seamers a little bit, and we see the best come out of them. Yeah, I think you know, if conditions suit us, we definitely a match, that's for sure. In conditions like we found in this game, we've still got a long way to go. We've seen that, you know, in particular the way we sort of going about playing the spin with the bat. So we still got a lot of improvement to do, but we're certainly on the right track. You know, we are seeing improvements, and yeah, hopefully we continue to take learnings from experiences like this, playing in conditions like this. Hopefully we take those learnings and continue to improve. Yeah, big difference. Big difference. Obviously, Sylhet had a bit more pace and bounce to it, seam movement, which our batters are a little bit more used to, as well as it obviously aids our seam attack. Where here it was, you know, again, day one, there's no excuse actually. Day one and day two, really good batting wicket. And we just didn't take advantage of the situation that we were in. So we've only got ourselves to blame, definitely not conditions, because had we batted properly day one, you know, it puts Bangladesh in a different position coming in when they bat under a bit more pressure, and it's a different ball game. So yeah, I think they both are sporting wickets, to be honest. You know. They both, I think, were fair wickets and good cricket wickets. Sylhet was a good cricket wicket. There was something in it for the seamers, but if you applied yourself with a bat, you know, runs were available, which was shown by Bangladesh in their second innings in Sylhet. And the same applied here. Again, they applied themselves to conditions and they made runs. Yet there's also something on offer for the spinners. So it's a challenge. There's something for the bowlers in terms of the spinners. And if you bat properly and apply yourself, there's runs out there. So I think both wickets were good cricket wickets. Yeah, obviously different in nature, but both were good cricket wickets. I think the biggest lessons will come from Chittagong. You know, this is where we can gain more experience and grow as a team. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to challenge ourselves, and I think this challenged us a lot more.